Hi, allow me to introduce myself. Leonard Willis, CEO, Global Network Promotions, founder of Teams Channel 17, extensive background in entertainment media marketing, talent branding, talent developing, talent marketing, radio brokerage, etc. Cover all the areas. I'm sitting here today because I wanted to share some information in regards to striving and thriving talent. Striving, one, to achieve. Thriving talent, building towards something. Today is 2014, April 22nd. And I'm at home in my home recording studio, giving back to the industry, pretty much. Giving back to the industry. Just sharing some knowledge that I feel would be of some use to quite a few, thriving and striving talents that are reaching to fulfill or achieve their dreams in today's world. That has changed so drastically that most marketing companies have not a clue how to apply an effective campaign, whether it be promotions, talent branding, talent marketing, media advertisement, to a talent. They have not a clue. Okay? So nowadays, there's more out-of-the-box campaigns or non-traditional or untraditional campaigns that are needed to develop a talent nowadays. A lot of people look towards social media. Social media is a tool that is effective. However, you need a lot of other components in marketing and branding for social media to effectively, be a great tool to use to build a brand. It's just not going to work with putting your picture up on Twitter or, consistently tweeting or purchasing followers. It's just a big thing nowadays. Everybody feels like, oh, I've got 20 million followers. Well, that was proven with Lady Gaga, that your first wave followers out of 20 million may be just 500,000. Loyal, dedicated, and actual fans. That those are the ones that actually make a talent reach what it is, or their brand what it is. Those loyal fans, those that can be identified, not those that are electronically or software driven or generated. Okay. Now let's just get right into it. Building a brand. One, you are a talent that has a dream. You have some sort of a creative niche, whether it be singing, exotic dancing, modeling, creative arts, poetry. You have something that you are great at. Now you want to build awareness around that gift. How do you do it? Is the big question today. How do I get exposure? How do I get noticed with the millions and millions and millions of people who are crashing social media, hollering they are a star, hollering they are a model, hollering they are a poetry king, queen, etc. Everybody's 15 seconds claim to fame is Twitter, Facebook, via, etc. But here's the other punchline. How do you generate a revenue stream with social media? How do you generate a revenue stream out of all that you do online? It's not possible if you don't launch the brand campaign in an effective direction. Okay, let's go back to the first question. How do I get my name out there? How do I get my gift out there? My music, my modeling career, my image, my book, etc. The first step is going to be verbiage. First of all, your bio. Second of all, the story behind you and your gift. That's first. That is going to be first, because that is going to be what any creative copywriter is going to have to, or writer is going to have to write the right bio, the right script, the right campaigns, and use various touch points in these writings, advertisement, etc. Where when people go to read about you, it sparks interest in categories that may be related to them, that make them want to read more. Second is going to be brand image. What is going to be your niche image? Your style of dressing, your hairstyle, your makeup, okay? What type of car do you drive? What type of shoes do you wear? Everything has to be itemized and inventoried. Okay, let's put that aside. Okay. Third, what is going to be your driving product? Is it going to be a book? Is it going to be you? Is it going to be a single song that you're launching? Never try to overdo it with 5 or 6 different items. Get noticed for one great project, one good single, okay? One good photo shoot, one good fashion event, gala, okay? One great book, okay? One great picture, one great piece of poetry. Get that one out of the way, fully implemented, fully advertised, fully marketed, where you have something to say with your second project as you grow. What do we know this person? You know, oh, he did the great piece of poetry at the Poetry House that night that got rave reviews on, YouTube, that got a write-up in the local newspaper. You have to start somewhere with a product. You have to develop a product. Let's reverse it. Let's look through the eyes of the consumer. Okay, the consumer says, how do I choose nowadays who's real, who's hot, who's not? Who do I want to follow as a fan? Who do I want to grow with? How do I choose that person nowadays? Everybody's throwing ideas and false campaigns and just go to YouTube so unraveled and so unprofessional in how they, build an infrastructure to awareness. They just throw something on the internet. Wow, there it is. It's supposed to be good. Hey, my song's the hottest. And they hyperlink and tag everybody and makes everyone irritated with you. So now when you do build a product, like, yo, that guy blew me up with so many hyperlinks with this bad video. God, that's all I can remember about him. Bad video. What makes me want to look at the next one? A well thought out campaign. How I'm going to launch. What is my campaign going to say? What is going to be the message in it? What's going to be the storyboard? These things are most important. You have to learn that today brand awareness means doing it right. It means taking pride in the content and material that you produce that is going to identify your name, your poetry, your music, your modeling, your club, etc. Okay? Now, let's get to the second phase of me rambling on and sharing expertise with you guys is personal belief, confidence in you. Confidence in you is really measured by how you invest in you. If you believe solely that you are that amazing talent that set aside one person that is going to make a difference in a particular industry, a particular music genre, a particular modeling, a particular fashion, a particular exotic dancer, a particular anything. If you truly believe that you are that rarity, that great white, or that great black, or that great green, or that great product, then invest in you. Because professional campaigns are not free. And if it says free, you should give it back. Because it will more than likely damage your brand image before it even comes to light. Before it's even birthed, your brand image will be damaged. And see, the resurrection of a brand is almost impossible with a has-been celebrity. So imagine what it will be with you to try to reshape and regrow. Invest in you. Today, to get a product branded takes great public relations, which includes writing the best storyboard, the great press releases, taking every instance in your life from the day that you decided to go forward with brand awareness and brand building. Every instant is a inventory item. It's a product to be used in your PR. Great marketing. Where am I going to deliver myself or my product? Where's my demographic target market? Who are the people that have an interest in me and what I like and what I'm delivering? You got to find that market. And it's out there, and it's not everybody. So you've got to weave through. And you've got to have a company that knows how to get directly to the people that enjoy the trend that you are trying to develop in your brand image. That's enough for today. Thank you. My name is Leonard Willis. You can find me at www.globalnetworkpromotions.com. That's globalnetworkpromotions.com. Our sister site is smalltownconcerts.com. Our media site is Teens Channel 17, that's the number 17.tv. Our contact number 1-404-333-8770. 404-333-8770. I give a 30-minute free consultation with a real quick review when people call me and ask me what direction they should go with their brand. I'm open. And if you were to retain my services, trust me, you'll be retaining one of the most prominent and innovative talent marketing firms in the industry today. Those that sit on major corporations nowadays that seem to be very outdated. Take, for instance, our record labels who are lost cause today. They don't know exactly which artist to sign or what music genre to sign, so they've done what? Ran in a closet, tucked tail, and hid, versus trying to find the right artist to sign. Okay, example. In 2013, one artist got signed that a label really got behind, and that was Kendrick Lamar. I can't think of anyone that they've signed here in 2014 that they're putting a national or even an international campaign behind to brand that person like they did Kendrick Lamar. And I think in 2015, it'll be nobody. Again. So what that says about you today? What that says about you today is that the 360 project or campaign or sourcing music is the only thing that you have. If you do not get yourself hot, the record labels are not interested. Your music doesn't sell. Records does not sell unless there is a branded image behind that single. Invest into you. Professional PR, professional management, professional marketing. Work 9 jobs. I don't care how you do it. If you want it, you'll get it. Mortgage the house if you believe in you. You become your investor, not Bank America, not the guys down the street that say your music is really hot, but they won't put $1 on it. Not everybody in the neighborhood that say, oh man, you should be on radio, but they won't buy a single. Not every time that you run into a radio station and you go to the PD or the music director and they take it, but it never gets played. Because after they go to the internet and do a brief search on you and find nothing, nothing leads to nothing. Good night.